A forbidden book, hidden from religious texts, tells of angels falling from heaven and giants terrorizing the earth. What if everything you knew about religion was just the surface of a deeper, more profound truth? Today, we unravel the ancient Book of Enoch, filled with mysteries that have both fascinated and outraged scholars and theologians for centuries. Witness the descriptions and the story of the Watchers, a group of angels whose rebellion may have caused the Great Flood. The Book of Enoch, a revered ancient Jewish manuscript, is traditionally linked to Enoch, Noah's great-grandfather. This multifaceted work includes various texts written at different times in numerous languages. It combines elements of myth, anonymous texts, and apocalyptic writings, distinguished by intricate portrayals of fallen angels and their contribution to global moral decay. The content of the book also encompasses a prediction of the end of the world and the final judgment, Enoch's personal visionary experiences, such as his heavenly ascent and interactions with celestial entities, and comprehensive depictions of the afterlife. This work is not acknowledged as part of the Hebrew Bible's canon, the Christian Old Testament, the Jewish Tanakh, or the Protestant Bible. In contrast, the Ethiopian Orthodox Bible includes it, and its influence can be observed in several early Christian documents and the shaping of particular religious ideologies. Speculation abounds concerning why the Book of Enoch was omitted from the Hebrew Bible and the Christian Old Testament. Some theories posit that ancient Jewish and Christian communities might have questioned its authenticity or dependability, while others hint that its mystical or arcane content led to its exclusion. However, the canonization process, determining which writings should be part of the biblical canon, was multifaceted and adaptable, differing across time and various religious groups. Thus, there's no singular justification for the book's exclusion. One of the Book of Enoch's standout features, eliciting questions about the genesis of wickedness and divine involvement, is its portrayal of the fallen angels known as Watchers. These beings, after descending to earth, are accused of leading humanity into evil and depravity by imparting forbidden wisdom, such as technological secrets, magical practices, and other hidden subjects. They also fathered a hybrid offspring named Nephilim. The Nephilim, referred to as extraordinary muscular giants born from the sons of God and the daughters of men, stood 8 to 15 feet tall. These beings emerged after the Watchers, guided by Azazel, violated divine limits and procreated with human women. Depicted as mighty and evil, the Nephilim and their human and Watcher parents are implicated in the global escalation of brutality, oppression, ethical decline, and planetary devastation. Enoch, the central figure and channel for these remarkable visions beyond standard human comprehension, sees a prediction of the imminent condemnation of the fallen angels and the Nephilim. God, angered by the Watchers' conduct and subsequent earthly contamination, judged them for their insubordination and humanity's affliction, purging earth with a flood. The meaning and importance of the Nephilim in the Book of Enoch has been a topic of prolonged scrutiny among academics and spiritual leaders. Some perceive the text as depicting an authentic hybrid of human-angel descent, while others propose that the Nephilim might symbolize other concepts, like the immoral's progeny or God's adversaries. Others hypothesize that the Nephilim's tale might reinterpret ancient myths concerning giants or supernatural entities. Fascinatingly, these ideas also find echoes in ancient Sumerian language, strengthening the notion of divine human unions birthing hybrid species. In ancient Mesopotamian folklore, the Anunnaki, a pantheon of heavenly beings, were often portrayed as mighty, eternal entities governing Earth from the skies. They were linked with the world's creation, divine judgment post-death, and human well-being and affluence. Individual Anunnaki were connected with natural phenomena like the sun, moon, and stars, or human pursuits such as farming, warfare, and lawmaking. The annals of myth abound with stories of giants and mystical beings, prompting a contemporary perspective on these age-old tales. A hypothesis, referred to as the ancient astronaut theory, posits that past civilizations, such as the Sumerian, might have been shaped or even established by beings from other planets. This notion draws from observations of sophisticated technology and wisdom present in antiquity, seemingly incongruent with the understood developmental stage of these societies during that era. As per this concept, celestial visitors arrived on Earth in a remote epoch, imparting to humanity the intellect and technological prowess that facilitated the rise of highly advanced cultures. Ken Johnston, a former NASA test pilot and director of the Data and Photo Control Department at the Johnson Space Flight Center, has even more intriguing claims. He claims to have seen photographs from lunar missions showing domes and bases on the moon. He claims he was told to get rid of these photos. Many believe that since the historic moon landings of 1969 to 1972, numerous discoveries have been kept secret, including signs of alien activity on the moon. Some pictures of the moon show what appear to be vehicle contrails and round dome-shaped objects in craters. Journalist Alexis Brooks has suggested that this could be the work of an ancient interstellar civilization, the Anunnaki. Astrophotographer Andrew McCarthy and Mars mission planner Jonathan Hill analyzed the photos. McCarthy concluded that the alleged bases were natural formations caused by impact ejecta. Hill pointed out similarities between mysterious parallel tracks on the moon and tracks made by the Soviet rover Lunokhod 1. So, what would you rather believe? Enthusiasts of the ancient astronaut theory even posit that early Judaic texts could yield more insights, particularly in relation to Adam, often referred to as the world's first man. In the Book of Genesis, chapter 6, following the accounts of creation and Adam and Eve's lineage, there is a perplexing passage that is particularly curious. Delving into the past, we encounter intriguing teachings embedded within older Kabbalistic traditions, which trace their origins back to ancient temple times. These teachings maintain that Adam in his original form was a giant, and that the original Adamic race was of a different physical stature compared to humans today. Some sources affirm that the primordial human race may have been a race of giants, and thus a question arises: is this a mere allegorical legend, or is there a factual foundation supporting this theory? Did the biblical Adam possess colossal proportions? Could it be conceivable that our human lineage traces back to a race of enormous beings, inhabiting a time when giants were the norm and humans appeared as anomalies? As contemporary discussions gravitate predominantly towards Darwinistic evolutionary concepts, any theory deviating from these established paradigms is often met with rigorous skepticism. Mainstream academia contends with the challenge of accommodating alternative perspectives, particularly the notion of a prehistoric race with both human and extraterrestrial heritage. An analysis of global mythologies reveals the recurring presence of giants. However, this rich tapestry is missing a key thread: the physical remains of giants. Anthropological findings of oversized skeletal remains have been met with both affirmation and skepticism, resulting in a polarized discourse. Yet, The fact remains that giants were an intrinsic part of numerous mythologies and cultures, an alleged result of the intermingling of extraterrestrial and human influences. Is it possible that the monumental structures constructed in ancient times, enigmatic religious practices, and accounts of colossal skeletal remains are fragments of a forgotten era? Could these colossal beings have played a role in shaping the course of human evolution? If you too find it important to analyze ancient texts with an open mind and a willingness to challenge traditional interpretations, this next video is for you.